My feed
is nonstop, yo.
Inundated. We're all laughing because I was joking around before about how this has never happened before in internet history.
Yes.
I literally believe sincerely, and I mean this, and you thought that I was being hyperbolic.
I don't.
I'm not.
I don't.
He is showing up on my feed non-fucking-stop.
Dude.
I'm not clicking on it. It's just next video is him in that accent, which I don't know what the fuck country that
I'll be
is.
trying to figure that shit out too.
And the entire media is attacking him on a daily basis.
Cam Newton. Not his dad.
Buy the special, motherfucker. Buy the special. Real talk.
Here's what's crazy. I've been seeing him on TikTok.
TikTok. Do you know what I'm saying?
He everywhere, yo. He unstoppable.
Instagram.
His YouTube shorts.
Instagram, YouTube shorts.
You're wearing your YouTube shorts right now. He was talking about. You got your YouTube shorts on right now.
Oh, fuck you. All I'm trying to say is Hunter Biden got.
No, he's undeniably funny. You can't even act like a guy not funny.
He's funny. Yeah,
he's funny, bro.
If he's playing in your city, go see him. Watch his show. Just let him see that you support him, because right now he's being surrounded by people in this industry who are letting him know that he has to apologize, who are letting him know that people, Jimmy Fallon talking about people coming and crying for his Me Too comments. So it is important that he see that you guys are out there. And I know he'll probably play it off and he'll probably be embarrassed by the support, because this right now to me is the most egregious, blatant example of the left taking someone out for using their words. Worse, taking a comedian out for using his words.
Have you seen the guy who he does YouTube videos and he like breaks down comedians acting like he just doesn't acting like they're great, and it's almost like a scientific breakdown of jokes?
Yeah.
He goes through Chris D'Elia's and it is so fucking funny. He just destroys him.
He
oh my
basically,
God.
Good. Okay.
He's like, see, right here, he's repeating it so that people know that he's making a joke, which is very effective. You can tell he's a seasoned comedian because he said it 4 to 5 times to get people laughing, and he's laughing, which is
yes, it's so good. Chris D'Elia, the reason, if you're wondering why we're making fun of him, is because he has sex with children.
If I see another person who's done stand-up for 3 years, it's like, my special's coming out in 2 weeks, I'm gonna fucking, I'm pissed, dude.
I do teach piano lessons as well.
Oh yeah? Oh, you're a teacher? Oh yeah? Whoa. He's all like, I'm a teacher. Oh my God, there's so many trash comedians, I can't even fucking believe it.
And like the whole crew's like, yes, Myles, like, yes. And Myles is like, just doing God's work here.
No, come on, he did not say that.
Yeah,
he did not say that.
No, he did. He said, just doing
I don't think he has any like unironic fans. Like I said, his entire community just makes fun of him. It's amazing.
One of the things that I think is interesting about this is that, this is the third one of these videos that they released. And the first one, there was tremendous outrage. Second one, tremendous outrage. And that's when YouTube said, we're not going to let you post these videos.
I went and saw him at the Palladium about a year or two ago. And it was one of the worst shows I've ever seen.
Who are you?
And one of my friends, another comic that I respect a lot, gave him a standing ovation. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And he was like, I understand why you feel the way you do, but I just love seeing the act. And I was like, I couldn't believe it.
What was bad about that?
It was aggressively corny.
It's tricky too, responding to a crowd like that too, because you have to be funny, but you can't be too mean, right? You can't hit a fly with a sledgehammer.
It's one of the best stupid, poor comedians working today, for sure.
I just really encourage this group to think carefully about this sad attempt at humor.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Jokes Explained by an Expert live Gutfeld Bingo Monday edition. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to all the donors, Sauerkraut, Shameless Replay, and a tier 1 subscription from We Are Snarlins Kirk. Thank you so much for starting out this Memorial Day stream. So, well, here in Austin, Memorial Day is very important. Memorial Day is when we all celebrate the very first episode of the Joe Rogan Experience, which came out, I think, just after the first Gulf War, or maybe it was just after 9/11. America was looking for some hope, looking for some advice. And there was Uncle Joe with the podcast and the news radio money, ready to get down to business. So thank you, Joe. We will never forget you. Now I should explain. We've got a game we're playing today. If you're new here, we play Gutfeld Bingo. We're going to watch some episodes of Gutfeld. I'm going to explain why the jokes he tells are funny. Sometimes I'll even try to predict which joke is coming up next. And the chat will also try to predict it because he has a very predictable formula, which is what makes it so funny. So you get yourself a bingo card on Twitch, and if he tells a joke that is on the bingo card, I'll check it off the list. Conditions required. And if you win bingo, you can link a link in the chat, and I will watch your video at the end of the stream. And you can also simply buy a link spot by being the top day trader. Down there at the bottom ticker, you can see all the donators. So we celebrate two forms. You can either win it with pure skill through bingo, or pure job creating capitalism down there at the donation ticker. So please participate, have some fun. Before we get the Gutfeld Bingo going, though, of course, we've got a minute and a bit before that starts. Let's get to something's going on the Rumbleverse. We're spending a lot of time on Rumble today, as we do here on Monday. And I've got a thumbnail from one of our favorite comics. This is Russell Brand, and he just dropped this. Now he is the victim of a witch hunt right now. So I want you all to have him in your prayers. Tasteful, yes. I'm just thinking that. I just want to do a little bit of thumbnail analysis here. So first of all, Russell has he's got a hat on that says redeemed, right? And some of you might be thinking, oh, like a coupon. Like this man has been fully redeemed and is no longer valid. No, it means that Christ has redeemed him. Christ is a redeemer. Christ redeemed the most coupons in the Bible, if you read the Bible. He's looking over, his eye line is looking tastefully to the woman's neck. Now she has R censor PE on her chest. Now that could either mean two things. It could either mean the very dark thing, which is rape. And I think the stream's been long enough for me to say that before we get demonetized. Rope, sauerkraut, yes. It could also mean ripe. I was going to say that, which is ripe. I mean, hey, these titties are nice and ripe for the picking, because we're all straight here. And we all love titties and stuff like that. Or ripe, it is also Australian for rape, of course. So I don't know what the deal is. I figure the truth, and this is why it's such a good video, such a good thumbnail, because I've got so many questions that I need answered. And the only way you can answer those questions is by clicking the play button. So let's find out.
In the UK, there's a TV show called Married at First Sight. Two women have alleged that they were while making that Channel 4 TV show.
My hope was to find someone kind and nice.
Lizzie, not her real name,
who was caught.
Oh, okay. So this has nothing to do with the witch hunt. This is simply Russell Brand commenting on a separate occasion.
Convicted of being in possession of,
witch hunt,
there's no nice way of saying it, images of child sex. And some people believe, although it's difficult to prove it, that the BBC were not as helpful as they could have been or as responsible as they might have been in dealing with that problem. So any moral posturing, including from the BBC, is ridiculous. What do you think? Let me know in the comments.
Okay, very good, Russell. So Russell's making a good point here. The media is full of sexual assaulters. So when the media is reporting on someone being accused of sexual assault, it's good to remember that. The media is a bunch of pedophiles, so why would you even trust their opinion, and how could they take the moral high ground? Exactly. Thank you, Russell. That's why I only listen to you, my friend, my well-redeemed friend. Now, let's get let's get this Gutfeld bingo going. I've got lots of in between bingo videos to watch, but we have a task here. We have a game to play. Now, I was courtesy of Sauerkraut, who went out of his way to send me the Gutfeld episodes fully downloaded, hopefully with Windows sounds in the background. I want to hear operating system sounds because never forget 77 unfortunately has left us. But also, I did find another channel that has Gutfeld on it. So in terms of my own convenience, clicking different tabs is easier. But I'm sure the Sauerkraut versions are the backup in case these do not work. So we'd have two plans. We have two. We're like a plane here. We have a redundancy. So the Gutfeld will operate today. And if that doesn't work, of course, I can read the transcript and I can reenact an episode if we need to. Yes, Sauerkraut. I know, this is a fast AI moves. I think there was an AI Rumble channel created in the time it took for you to download the Gutfeld episodes. This is what we're dealing with in the information economy. So let's get these bingo cards ready to go. We got 21 players for bingo. Lock in, lean in, focus. What are we thinking for the first joke here? What happened last week? Nice springtime shirt. China's a good one.
I know. It's pretty great. Another late show done. Count it.
Oh, he's making fun of himself. Stephen Colbert, host of The Late Show, famously got canceled for being not funny and full of lies.
Good evening, everyone. At a concert, Bruce Springsteen walked right past Chris Christie's outstretched hand.
How fat is Chris Christie? Chris Christie's fat. I'm predicting it right now. Chris Christie. He's got to be fat here, right? He's one of the top fat guys on Gutfeld.
And totally ignored him. I don't know what Springsteen's excuse will be, but we can rule out I didn't see him.
Yeah. No, look at that. Look at that. The absolute bullfrog neck he's got going on there. Chris Christie, just disgusting, is fat. And we don't. Normally the fat guy is J.B. Pritzker, Rosie O'Donnell, any of The View. But Chris Christie, bit of a blast from the past. I did call the joke as well. Monkey Bitness says, was that a fat joke? It was so sloppy, I wasn't sure. It was. Yeah, so he's talking about a fat person will occupy more spatial zone in your vision. That's just a fact. I believe Isaac Newton came up with that. What's one of Isaac Newton's laws? The fatter the bitch, the more photons will bounce off of them. I forget what the formula is. Late night host, right off the beginning. You're right. That was a joke about Stephen Colbert. That's crazy. That's a good catch because that was the joke for sure.
True, he's hard to miss, said a local asteroid. Chrissy did finally get a photo with Springsteen, but only because Bruce thought he was posing with Rosie O'Donnell.
And need I say more? Need I say more? I want to say, I'm not going to give myself too much. I'm not going to say I double predicted, but I was just simply mentioning how common it is that Rosie O'Donnell is referred to as fat. And sure enough, Gutfeld's crack team of writers obviously watches this stream. Garble Gox, exactly. See? You got it. Shameless said Rosie. Oh my God. Okay, I'll give you guys that one. It's Memorial Day, and we're here to remember. Never forget.
NBA is being criticized for promoting a game and conspicuously ignoring star white player Caitlin Clark.
Okay, I need to see the case. So, women's sports, I'm already not interested, but let's watch here again. And I think we have Is Race, number 60 already.
White player Caitlin Clark. The WNBA is being criticized for promoting a game and conspicuously ignoring star white player Caitlin Clark.
You say creating a game? I don't understand.
Bruce thought he was promoting a game. The WNBA is being criticized for promoting a game.
Criticized for promoting a game. Okay.
And conspicuously ignoring star white player Caitlin Clark.
It is going to be DEI for
Clark
sure.
is currently leading the league in points, assists,
and now this is tricky, right? This is a real tricky one, a fine line, right? Because you want the joke to it has to be anti-women's sports in some way. It's got to be women are annoying. But at the same time, right, it has to be pro-white. You want to be pro-white as well. So that's tricky. This is let's see how the master does it. Because it's got to be pro-white, but it's got to be anti-woman. How are we doing it?
not yelling at the screen during a movie.
Oh, racist would say.
Terrible.
Okay, so he just... It's generally... we got black people stereotype, but that's in stand-up bingo, unfortunately. Yeah, I think that's all we got. So that is it's a stereotype that black people yell at the movie theater, at the screens.
Dodgers closer Edwin Diaz has been allegedly linked to an illegal cockfighting.
Cockfighting. Don Lemon. Don Lemon's gay and he loves cock. Let's take it away, Greg. The floor is yours. It's like a jazz trio. Hey, take the solo. I'll back you up.
Ring. He was turned in after one man was furious that only roosters were involved.
You're welcome. Happy Memorial Day. I hope you guys have some good old-fashioned American hot dogs on the barbecue. Don Lemon's gay. He cockfight for penis. That's 3 tiles right there, everybody. Happy Memorial Day. Kurt Gilbert, hello. Welcome. Happy Memorial Day. We're laughing. We're learning. Don Lemon is gay. Did you know that Don Lemon is a gay man and that means he loves penis?
Thank you. U.S. and Nigerian forces teamed up to kill an ISIS leader hiding in Africa. The
U.S. and Nigerian. Okay, Nigerian. What's the you have to think whenever you see this is a little advice for you guys, because again, it's always, the joke is always funnier if you know exactly what the joke is going to be, right? Nigeria. What's the classic Nigeria joke? Nigerian prince. Email scams. Grandma scammers. Garble Gox. Yep. You guys know. Ivan Top Gun. Let's do it.
U.S. provided Navy SEALs, spy satellites, and Predator drones, while Nigeria provided a letter from a prince.
I mean, we're on that. I think that, again, I think Greg knew we were all going to be together watching this on Monday. He's just giving us some easy ones here, right? 2000s joke. Yes, Marlo. And Memorial Day is all about remembering, right? So this is why. Is there a more perfect show to watch? We get to watch Bill Clinton, Monica Lewinsky jokes, Rosie O'Donnell jokes, Chris Christie joke. I mean, it's like watching a black and white newsreel, and it just is so wonderful.
To share $40 million. A McDonald's employee will face charges for putting fries in her mouth before serving them to a customer.
Joy Behar? Joy Behar? Mike Blackman says JB, which could be JB Pritzker. Joy Behar Pritzker?
On the bright side, it's the first time McDonald's fries were actually served warm.
Anti-McDonald's. Risky.
A California judge has banned the Cars for Kids jingle after ruling that the charity misled donors. True, our investigative reporter found out that people who donated a car did, in fact, not get a kid.
Hey, it's a little word joke.
Finally, a clinic in New Jersey is performing penile enlargement surgery by using fat cells from dead people.
Okay. Now there was California. I get, yeah, that's true. All right. Now, I don't know if California was the joke. I think the joke was that you wouldn't get kids for the car. They're very nice of me. I'll be nice maybe one more time. So yeah, we have penis again here. But who's going to be the fat guy or gal who supplies all of the fat for the penis? Who's it going to be? It could be Gutfeld. Fucks. It could be. This could be a Gutfeld joke about Gutfeld.
Which, in time, might be the only way Joy Behar can get a man hard.
Okay. Joy Behar is ugly. That's the view. Is ugly. Do we have must have is yeah, we do. Number 69. Perfect. Okay. So let me just explain that joke a little further for all of you. Joy Behar, so she's ugly. What I'm what I'm confused by is that he's saying like penis enlargement. Now, when I picture penis enlargement, I picture, a flaccid penis increasing in volume and length. Because the penis naturally, it goes through, it's hard and it's soft. It's like the tide going in and out. It's just so a penis becoming erect, I don't think you would refer to as, look at this penis is enlarging. I would think the enlargement would be a permanent modification to the overall size at any state, right? But anyway, that's just a bit, that's a lot of, I think about this a lot.
That was funny. So, in all the hoopla over the China summit last week, the trade deals, screaming Chinese kids, the Temple of Heaven, otherwise known as Bill Hemmer's hotel room, we missed a perfect moment caught on film. A Democrat upset he's not being treated like a Democrat, but instead like everyone else.
Oh.
Is this the start of your interview with Javier Becerra?
This is the start of our interview with Javier Becerra in Highland Park.
By the way, this is a profile piece. This is not a gotcha piece, right?
Well, look, I think these questions are fair. It's in order to learn about you as a candidate.
So long as it's about the profile.
I don't know how you define profile, but...
Oh, man. Okay. So, Fox News, has their own good reporters. that ask good questions.
I'd like to begin the interview.
The way I describe profile is you talk about all the things that I've done, things I want to do, and along with some tough questions. But not only tough questions.
You're gonna get fucked, buddy. Welcome to the Fox News, the real news, bitch. You're about to get dunked on.
Holy crap. They barely turned the cameras on, and this guy's sweating like they put icy hot in his undies.
Icy hot. So this is something you put on. It's like a medicine you put on your body that is cold and hot at the same time, right? Sort of like what the inside of your brain feels like if you take a hallucinogen. It just feels cold and hot at the same time.
That's a sign of competence, getting floored by tough questions like, are you ready to start the interview? They ask his name and he's ready to plead the fifth. But that's Javier, Biden's HHS secretary. You might know him by his street name, Dumbass.
He's stupid. 65.
And what's amazing, this is the guy favored to win the California governor's race. With Newsom is a lame duck, and Katie Porter looks like she eats live ducks.
Damn, nice. Gavin Newsom is a lame duck. Katie Porter looks like she eats live ducks. She's super fat. That's the joke there. And we've already had fat on the bingo tile.
This guy is currently polling neck and neck with Republican candidate Steve Hilton.
Crazy.
But it's no surprise Javier expects to get pampered like Joe during a diaper change.
Joe Biden poos his pants and he's old. That's 3 tiles right there. Thank you, Greg. And a very funny joke as well.
He was one of Biden's lackeys, and the media never asked him anything remotely challenging. It was never, how will you fix homelessness? Just, what's your favorite ice cream? Biden's minions got glossy profiles, softball interviews, all while the right got savaged on a routine basis.
Yep, the media, who's run by you-know-who, super mean to the right wing. And the Democrats? Oh, how was your day? That was their questions, right?
Which led the Dems down very ugly roads. Becerra backed COVID vaccine mandates, trans policies in healthcare and schools.
The Dems, yeah, the Dems, the trans, COVID.
As HHS secretary, his department lost track of 85,000.
Garblegox says bingo in the YouTube chat. Garblegox, how are you playing bingo on YouTube? You trolling me?
Unaccompanied migrant children. 85,000. I hope at least the Dems registered them to vote before they disappeared. Here's Becerra being confronted with that reality.
During your time as HHS secretary, a New York Times investigation found the health department couldn't find some 85,000 children it had released.
That's not accurate. What you just read is not accurate. First, that's what I'll say, because it was never the case that we could not find kids. You're essentially, I don't know if you got those talking points from Donald Trump.
It's from a New York Times article.
That's not what the New York Times.
Oh, shit. And where does it say that?
Article said.
Oh, look at that. Dunked on. That's the New York Times. The New York Times is like a Soviet communist, Marxist, down with the free market newspaper. Read any of the articles, and it's like, wow. We want to take your private property and your private parts.
Yeah, the New York Times said that individuals, the children and their sponsors, did not respond to calls. They didn't say we couldn't find kids.
Wow. But I guess, you didn't see that coming.
And that's all it takes, right? Is one newspaper. I remember when I was in music school and I would write essays and they'd be like, when you're done in the bibliography of this essay, you better you better have one source and that's it. Because I'm not fucking verified. You know how long it takes to verify multiple sources? Dude, it takes all day. We don't have all day, okay? Franz Joseph Haydn was in the Beatles. Grok.com. Done.
Because he felt he never had to see anything coming. He's called the most incompetent member of Sleepy Joe's administration, which included hordes of frauds, fools, and the worst ever ladies' night.
Oh.
Biden's own staff called him absent. And that's Biden's staff.
Yeah, that's Biden. Joe Biden has been dead for years.
That's like being called a moron by Forrest Gump. But Becerra's Eric.
Forrest Gump. I wonder how Forrest Gump is doing these days. God, if he's a beautiful, what a good man he was. He must be doing good.
Arises from one thing. He belongs to a party that never hears the word no.
Never.
Or they hear it, but, you know, they don't care.
Misgendered.
They're just like those Columbia students who took over a building, smashed doors, then they're shocked when they're hauled to jail. How did that happen? Or the Minnesota protesters who surrounded a Turning Point reporter, punched her and shoved her, and then claimed they were the victims after charges were filed. See, if you live a life where no one ever calls you on your BS, it's got to be shocking when you hear it for the first time, even in middle age. After decades of free passes, these people have no idea how to handle life. It's like Karen Bass and Nithya Raman. Spencer Pratt showed up with facts, and they fled the debate stage like their homes were on fire.
Did he say debate? So this is Karen Bass. She lit a California on fire for again. I don't know what the motivation was for her to burn down her own state, but you know the Dems are fucking insane. So.
Becerra's like an out-of-shape, entitled boxer. He thinks he can walk back into the ring after a decade of drugs, whoring, and zero training. Nope. You got to prove that you got it, that you can handle the next danger to the public, wildfires, earthquakes, or the next time Tiger Woods gets behind a wheel.
Hey.
Otherwise, don't act shocked when a simple question knocks you flat on your ass.
Yeah. Okay. Very interesting. I mean, that was the rant segment, right? We're not going to have as many jokes as we'd like on the rant segment. He's just ranting. Oh my God, you guys. Okay. Free tickets to Gutfeld are free. Go to foxnews.com/Gutfeld. Oh, and look at, they even have a comedy ticker. Lance Bottoms. That sounds like an instruction in a Victorian medical magazine. Don't look at my bookmarks. My eyes are down here.
I know. Yes, it really is me. Good evening, everyone. So 2 giant pandas are heading to the U.S. from China.
2 giant pandas. The View? Joy Behar?
One is headed to the zoo, and one's going to RFK Jr.'s Memorial Day barbecue.
RFK Jr. is going to eat the bear. Oh. We knew it.
In their much-anticipated MMA comeback battle, it took Ronda Rousey just 17 seconds to defeat Gina Carano.
So RFK is always eating wild animals. That's the joke there. Okay, here comes women are fighting.
The last women's fight to end that quickly was between Michelle and Barack.
Misgendered. I already checked it off. But that's Barack Obama is a woman. Now this joke is almost,
Bingo!
Oh, Marlo, congratulations. This joke is almost always the same, right? Because but Michelle is either a man or Barack Obama is a woman. It's a common variation, always very funny. Marlo, congratulations. And Marlo's got the link ready to go, so I'm going to throw that here in the ready to go pile here. Excellent stuff. Thank you. And I will go back to the Gutfeld. Let me just get the Gutfeld bingo here. Congratulations, Marlo, on your bingo victory. Let me get the cards. Boom. Bingo cards handed out once again, so you all have another chance. There you go. 5 minutes till bingo starts. So get your bingo cards right now while they're hot off the press. Please play my game 2011X. What is your game? Oh. Now, this is a kind of a bonus Gutfeld. This is unfortunately not Gutfeld. But did you guys see this? It's a very funny thing. This is, these are the Democrats. I know, I'm sorry. They won't be on the screen for long. We're going to be making fun of them here. And this is, I know you think is Donald Trump. This is actually Alec Baldwin. And this is Hochul. And these are the Democrats trying to be funny. And it's fucking horrifying.
I can't stand her.
I heard that.
No, you didn't. Listen, Special K. I'm calling you about renaming Penn Station.
Yeah, that's just not happening. I was just trying to make you pay for it.
That's fine. Stephen Miller told me about what happens in the bathrooms. It's disgusting.
See, they're trying to make, they made a joke about Stephen Miller being gay. Catherine, oh, look at all the way where their hats are perched, right? To protect their hair.
But you must name something after Trump, and I think I've got it for you.
There are piles of McDonald's around him.
Okay, what do you got?
You know that big, beautiful park in Manhattan?
Central Park?
Super Carvel says YouTube won't let you super chat the phrase tug on it. What?
Trump Park.
Yeah, that's a hard pass, Mr. President, but how about something up in Albany?
You can tell by the music. The pizzicato, we've talked about this before. Pizzicato means it's funny.
Love it. My pal Eric Adams just moved there.
Not Albania, Albany, the capital.
Not familiar. She must be making up town names now.
I know Alec Baldwin has 8 kids, so clearly he just has to get out of the house.
Boom. Destroy. Tom Shalhoub with the killer blow there. Yeah. The Dems suck at comedy. Gutfeld is very good at comedy. Enough said. Let's take a look at something that's actually funny.
This is a deceptive world. You got to be on the lookout, because if we're not careful, the U.S. could become an occupied nation. I mean,
interesting. So we have more string music, no pizzicato though.
Could you imagine if the Russians took over the U.S. or Muslims or some of them little Chinese fellas? I'm telling you, it could happen and people wouldn't even see it. I'm glad to see patriotism on the rise. I'm getting my 4th of July playlist ready. Do you know what Israel's national anthem is called?
Isn't it just Israel's national anthem?
Oh yeah, here it is. Ooh, it's time for Fox News. He's an anti-Semite.
He's a dog. What'd he do?
He barked at my flag. I gotta call someone. No new wars. This is something different, my guy. Rapture, end times. Prophecies are unfolding. Yeah, hi, do you have
Sotelo Disco, I'm confused as well.
room at your shelter? Okay, yeah, I'd like to turn in my dog. No, he didn't bite anyone.
What is going on?
He did something worse.
You know, I might not like JP. I almost called JP Sears JB Pritzker. That's how discombobulated I am right now.
Do you euthanize? Well, can you? This Bible sucks. Do you have a Schofield reference Bible? Thank you. This one is much better. Wow, this is beautiful. We could use a data center here. End times are near. Did you hear Trump's approval ratings at 99%?
Where?
In Israel. Proves he's...
Wow. What? What is going on, guys? I am very you know, we used to it used to be so simple, you know. Can we please go back to classic JP? Where's classic JP? There we go. See?
Are you sick of all these right-wing coffee companies coming
fun
out
of
of
the
nowhere?
libs.
Like Black Rifle Coffee Co. or AK-47 Fuck You Coffee Company? Are you tired of hearing opinions and viewpoints that are different than yours?
And you wish everyone would just
Thank
shut up
you.
and watch CNN in peace, and also you really enjoy vegan hemp milk lattes? Introducing
Inclusive Progressive Coffee Roasters of Tolerance.
Yes. Yes. JP, what happened? God, you used to just fucking dunk on the fucking lib-ass woke bitch mind virus derangement syndrome babies. Now you're going after the state of Israel, which has done nothing wrong. This is fucking absurd. You know, I'm going to have to get Grok to explain this to me later on. I do have long sessions of talking to Grok. We've actually become pretty close. I don't know. Like I figured I'd tell you guys now. Me and Grok, we're actually best friends. You guys probably, I know, I don't want you to be jealous, but me and Grok are like this, and I tell Grok everything. Let's get some bingo going. Shaking my damn head. 21 players for bingo. Oh, we were right. We were right at the very beginning of this monologue here. Barack and Michelle, both women. Both women. Huh? Funny stuff.
I don't get it. Must be a typo. Congressional leaders announced the formation of a sexual misconduct task force following the resignation of Eric Swalwell.
Swalwell. Who's going to lead the task force? Bill Clinton?
And they've already found one man to pour through all the dick pics.
Never mind. Don Lemon wants to see the dick pics. Because he's gay. That's 2 episodes in a row. Don Lemon's gay. Very good.
He volunteered. Good for him. Facebook's parent company will email workers at 4 a.m. Wednesday to let them know that they're being laid off.
Let them know that they're being laid off. It's hard to guess this one.
It's weird, right?
Did chat predict? What did they predict? Sauerkraut did the lemon. Wow. The chat moves too fast sometimes.
When I fire my employees at 4 a.m., I just roll over and wake them up. Get out of bed, Brit.
I don't work for him.
Yeah.
Now, that's a bit of a Gutfeld self-burn. A little bit, right? A little bit. He's making a little bit of a joke that he's a cruel boss. But, you know, being a cruel boss is kind of means you're a bit of a winner, honestly. I mean, he is the boss, so I'm going to give you Gutfeld fucks and Gutfeld self-burn on that one, because he's making fun of that he's a cruel boss, but at the end of the day, he is also kind of being like, I am the boss. And if you want to live in the climate green zone, you got to be the boss these days. Let me tell you.
All right.
Brett Hume.
A drip painting by the abstract expressionist Jackson Pollock sold for $181.2 million.
Meanwhile, okay, 181.2 million. Jackson Pollock drip painting. The dress. The Bill Clinton dress, the Monica Lewinsky, the cum dress. The cum dress. What do you guys think?
While a drip painting by Hunter Biden was treated with penicillin.
It is cum, though. I believe that is implied. Hunter Biden. Number 33.
Ran out of brushes. Astronomers discovered an asteroid that barely missed Earth and are calling it 2026 JH2.
Okay. There's going to be another fat joke, right? Because remember, because you can kind of see the way the writers of this show think. We had a meteor joke in the previous episode, and it involved a fat person. So I'm going to think there's a fat joke coming up here.
If it had hit Earth, it would have been called, oh,
damn.
According to a new study, sexual arousal causes people to overestimate a partner's interest.
This is going to be a Gutfeld joke?
And according to an old study, who cares? Am I right, huh? An invasive species known as the Asian jumping worm is now on a path to wreck the soil in 38 states.
Asians can't jump. Can't drive. It's gonna be an Asian stereotype. It's gotta be. Swalwell, Walter Sobchak. Ooh. Damn, you're right. That has been the trend. We know if we see Asian, it's either gonna be can't drive or it's gonna be Swalwell. Man.
Now, I'm not sure why they call it Asian, being that it can grow 6 inches.
And super garble. I saw some Asian penis jokes in there. Very good.
Big Asian contingency here tonight.
And
Tell us, is there a lot of Asians in the world, but they boil down to 2 or 3 basic jokes? And it's so true. Isn't that a beautiful thing, right? People think that humans are so different from each other, but every race has 3 basic stereotypes, right? We all do, and that's the beautiful thing. We're all so similar, but actually all different in 3 ways. It's very funny.
Finally, scientists have come up with an oral spray to cure nasty breath in canines.
Thanks, Rosie O'Donnell. Something to cure Rosie's dog breath?
The only problem is veterinarians can't tell which side of Joy Behar to spray it in.
Fuck. I went all in on Rosie. I thought, surely, because Joy Behar is like the fat. Rosie usually absorbs more ire. But damn, The View is ugly too. Yeah, she's ugly there in this joke because they don't know if her asshole or her mouth is different. Crazy stuff. Very funny though.
All right. So Stephen Colbert's last show will be Thursday night.
Get wrecked. Good. Finally. Gutfeld. Take it to Stephen. Let us know why he sucks. You know that Gutfeld has been beating Stephen Colbert in the ratings for like 3 years straight? Look it up. Look it up. It's in the New York Times. I only have one source.
I hear they're going to convert the Ed Sullivan Theater into something more cheerful, like a slaughterhouse. Taking over his time slot, Byron Allen and his long-running show Comics Unleashed, which features Allen and 4 comics.
4 comics who are vicious.
Who pull material from their stand-up routines. But Allen noted that unlike Colbert, he won't touch politics at all.
A lot of eyes are going to be on your programming to see, well, what are the political leanings? What can they read into it?
What I'm doing with Comics Unleashed, we don't talk about politics. We don't talk about anything that's topical. We don't talk about anything. We don't do anything that's racist or sexist or anti-Semitic or homophobic. Just be funny and don't offend. I don't care who you vote for. I don't care. I'm here to make people laugh. You're going to vote who you're going to vote for no matter what I say. It doesn't matter. It's not my business. Not my business. Do what you do.
Thank you. And why do you think Byron Allen is so rich, huh? Because he just does a great man once said, shut up and dribble.
So I'm here to make you laugh.
Now that sounds nice. Just be funny and don't offend. But I don't know. That sounds like someone saying, take up boxing, but don't try to hit anyone. Or a hooker saying, she just wants to hold hands. Now, I get what CBS and...
Hookers don't do that. You pay them so that you can... You pay a hooker so that you can nail them, lay pipe in them, pound them. What's the other construction metaphors that we had for for sex? Nail, lay pipe, pound, hammer, drill. Exactly. That's what you don't hold hands. Okay, let's just say that. You rail them.
Allen are trying to
Smash
do.
'em.
Colbert took a long-running institution
Exactly.
and destroyed it with his own personal politics. It's the most selfish thing you can do. He's like a tenant who rents a room and decides to let Jerry Nadler use the toilet.
No, big mistake. Jerry Nadler will take a big shit in your toilet. Jerry Nadler, we're there he is, 40.
Now no one else can live in it. So that's how you end up with Byron Allen, who actually pays CBS for the airtime and sells the commercials himself. Wish I'd thought of that. I could have squeezed Mike Huckabee for another case of Relaxium.
What's Relaxium?
But for CBS, it's much cheaper than producing Colbert's show, which lost more money than the Brit Hume rap album.
Brit Hume bag. Oh, look at that Photoshop, hey? Too legit, too Brit.
I love that one.
Now, is Brit short for British? Is Brit Hume's full name British Hume? And is British Hume a name, or is that a condition you get when you have inhaled too much coal smoke?
So avoiding politics makes sense.
Brittany, it's Brittany Hume. Ah, you're right.
Since the news cycle quickly gets dated anyway, and since Allen's show isn't live, you don't want to be a comic asking, hey, what's the deal with the Teapot Dome scandal?
Great historical reference there.
Of course, the main issue with Colbert and his ilk is that they were kiss asses who weren't even trying to be funny.
Totally.
At least Allen's main mission is laughs. Still, saying be funny but don't offend feels weird. Why can't it be both? It's not like a child telling her father, when I grow up, I want to be a Democrat. Sorry, kid, you can't be both. See, every joke is going to offend someone. If there's no risk, why bother? It's why...
Thank you. What a special episode of Gutfeld. Greg, one of the top comics in America, explaining comedy. Continue. He is the master.
I hate roasts. Where's the risk when the stage is already set for offensive insults? It's more fun to roast someone in a non-roast setting. It's why I always share my best zingers during my charity work at St. Jude's Hospital. Truth is, no matter what, someone will always be offended. Like if I make fun of soccer, somebody will always say, hey, my dad's gay.
I'm offended now. Gay.
Plus, audiences can tell when a comic is trying to be safe. It's when they choose easy targets like Colbert always did. He and his imitators avoided offending those in power because they were on the same team. America endured 4 years of
And you guys notice that? You notice how the Dems have always deployed late night hosts to further their administration's interests? God, it's so obvious.
Mr. Magoo stumbling around the Oval Office, backed by a wine-soaked babbler.
Mr. Magoo stumbling around the Oval Office, backed by a wine-soaked babbler. You guys, that's 4 tiles in one epic dunk on the drunk and the old man.
Plus, he had a first son filming himself with crack whores, loose bags of cocaine, and dogs biting Secret Service agents. The Bidens were an embarrassment of riches.
Yes, and go through any of those late night shows, not a single joke about Hunter Biden, not a single joke about Joe Biden being full of dementia. They just towed the party line, just like the Soviet Union.
But from the other late night shows, not a peep. Not once did Colbert see absurdity in this.
Not once.
So if you think Allen is being safe, no. Colbert was way worse. He did nothing but safe comedy, ridiculing the approved targets his team hated, and then stuck his tongue firmly up the asses of politicians he supported. Think about it. How was he able to last this long and lose millions every year? Because he did what he was told, which makes the idea that he's leaving the job as some sort of risk-taking comic the biggest joke of all.
Yeah, Gutfeld actually says Gutfeld does not take orders from the top, okay? Fox News has a diverse array of opinions across the network. Check it out sometime, but I know you do. Period. Mega Meg, congratulations on the bingo. Is this your first bingo win? This is exciting. Boom. Mega Meg, whenever you are ready, throw a link in the chat and I will put it up for viewing later. Don't worry, there's no rush. You got plenty of time. But of course, if you may also donate your link spot if you feel that you are not prepared. Donate the link to Lagwar. Oh, a specific congratulations, Lagwar. Sauerkraut beats DJ Chemix in a historic link posting victory, but it was the rule. Look at the technicality. Well. Congrats to Lagwar. So, my condolences to Sauerkraut. Mega Meg, you better be careful. Sauerkraut is the mod. He has a lot of power. I hope that he's merciful to you. Because he's been trying to beat DJ Chemix on the draw there. Everybody's been trying to beat DJ Chemix for, going on 11 years now. Unreal. Okay. Now let me go back to my stuff that I've got. Oh my lord. I just want to take a quick pick. I will take a quick peek here just because I wanted to see the first look at the Passion 2. Can you guys guess who is blurred out on this picture? JC, that's it. JC Penny. Jesus Christ Penny. Here's Mel Gibson, obviously, the Passion 2. So the Passion of the Christ 1 was about the first part of Jesus Christ's life, and then the Passion of the Christ 2, I believe, is the second part here.
Mel Gibson is one of those rare Hollywood celebrities that actually makes the world a better place and uses his significant...
And has there ever been a truer statement ever uttered on a platform.
Star power to do good things for our country.
There he is, zoomed in a crowd, saluting. You notice how he's the only celebrity saluting? That means he's the only one who he's the only one who loves America. Look at that.
And our planet. Here's Mel Gibson saluting Donald Trump.
Amen.
Mel Gibson, a supporter not only of our president, our country, but also Christian nationalism and the retelling of Christ's story, using his significant power and weight in Hollywood to do it in a way that is cinematic and beautiful. Mel Gibson also said that Kamala Harris is as dumb as a fence post.
And that ain't nice. Holy, Benny's got way more links than I. Look at this. Look at the tabs. Look at the amount of X tabs.
Oh, hello.
Thanks for following. Unbeknownst player. Now, God, that's some great tabs.
Good. Yeah. Well, miserable
trailer.
track record. Appalling track record. No policies.
Destroyed his career in Hollywood, but it saved millions of others.
Yes, me and Brian. Hey? Just like me and Brian. There's me, there's Brian right there. Looking good, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you well know, Mel Gibson is back with the Resurrection of the Christ coming soon.
Is this the teaser? There's only 10 seconds left in the trailer. I hope something happens.
The soundtrack for it.
Okay, so the Passion of the Christ, I believe, is when Jesus dies, and the resurrection is when he comes back to life.
And we've seen some, it was filming in Italy. We've seen some leaked videos from the actual set. No spoilers.
Good.
This is the film that everyone is waiting for. Apparently, Jesus is in Italy speaking into a microphone. You can see here.
On behalf of all of the cast, I just want to thank you from the bottom of all of our hearts.
Large film set here on the beach, as the actor who plays Jesus is speaking.
God, I would give anything to be on this set.
Well, thanking them. But now we finally have, and that was a leaked video, now we finally have the real video, a look at Mel Gibson's Resurrection of the Christ revealed.
Okay.
The first
Here we go.
Authorized image of the actual production has been released, and here it is.
There he is.
The Resurrection of the Christ Part 1 coming to theaters May 6th.
Amen.
So approximately 1 year from now. You can see some of the actors and actresses from the original movie.
Amen.
They look very similar.
Amen. God bless.
But Christ looks different because Jim Caviezel was not available to play this role again. Not sure if we've gotten the official story as to why that is.
Yeah, why would that be? Interesting. Interesting. We'd like a little something to look into, maybe. Get your bingo cards. Benny does seem like a man's man. He got a fucking good arms. He got some nice tight biceps. Tight biceps. God, he's fucking dick. All right, Gutty Gutfeld. Let's see what we got. Oh, Greg. Look at his face. Oh, look at him. Look at his face. God, he's funny. Doesn't take orders from HQ. They just say, Greg, fucking say what you want, man. Little devil.
Thank you. Oh, thanks. Oh, I wish I could take all of you home with me.
Gutfeld Fox. That's what take home means. When you want to take someone home, it is time to get railed.
And some of you I will. Good evening, everyone. So tomorrow is the series finale of The Late Show with Stephen Colbert.
And where did we just leave off?
I was just talking about it this morning with my Uber driver, Stephen Colbert.
Oh, shit. Stephen, late night host. He's already broke. Yep. And that's because he does woke TV, right? You know, you're not going to make any money doing woke entertainment. Guy's already fucking broke. You may have noticed this in your life. People who are real, actual winners, they might be complete assholes, but they make really good money. And the people you know who are always like, oh, I feel bad for other people, they usually don't make anything. So fucking, yeah.
With New York City temperatures hitting 96 degrees, the demand for electricity is so high.
How high is it? How high is it? Who gets high? Hunter Biden. Let's see.
It even caused a blackout in California.
Oh, never mind. California. Kamala Harris drinking so much that she is the blackout. This is not the electricity blackout. It's Kamala Harris drinking so much she's blacked out.
In a recent interview, California Governor Gavin Newsom said, "We will lose our country if we don't fight fire with fire," which is coincidentally how
California is on fire. California's on fire.
They fight fires in LA.
Yeah. We knew. We knew.
Comic-Con, the convention that celebrates comics, science fiction, anime, and gaming, is now coming to Abu Dhabi.
Okay, so they're going to be making fun of virgin nerds who don't touch women. Yep.
The good news is terrorists won't have to blow themselves up to see 72 virgins.
Because of the delay, I'm going to give you guys chat predicted. Chat predicted. I saw the chat coming in with those. Well done. Well done, everybody.
Only us can joke about that. Hot dog eating champ Joey Chestnut just pleaded guilty to misdemeanor battery.
Hot dog eating champ like Don Lemon. This is tough. Because hot dogs are penis shaped. But there's a lot of fat Joy Behar, Rosie O'Donnell's. Rosie McDonald's.
But he shouldn't worry. In prison, who's going to be more popular than the guy who can swallow 70 hot dogs?
Hey. He's gay. The hot dogs are penises.
Friend of the show. As part of the Venice Arts Festival, a female performance artist submerged herself in a clear tank filled with recycled urine.
Ew. That's gross. Now, who would cover themselves in piss? Who would Joe Biden? I mean, Lemon is his name.
Collected from patrons, or as they call it at Motel 6, a hot tub.
No, it was a Motel 6 joke. Never stay there, guys.
Today, oh, this is amazing, is National Women in Aerospace Day.
Women are bad drivers.
I know, It's the day we honor the women who cook, clean, and shop for the men in aerospace.
Well, that's a great joke about women. I'm just going to say women are bad drivers. Yeah, that's the joke there. The joke is that they can't drive the planes. They have to cook and clean. Right? Very funny joke. But the women aren't annoying in this joke, you know? They're not annoying in this because they're actually doing what they're supposed to be doing in this joke. They just can't fly. They're staying away from the planes, and they're simply making sandwiches in the kitchen.
According to newly discovered fossils, tiny mammals lived alongside dinosaurs 73 million years ago.
Tiny mammals. Greg Gutfeld?
And even more startling, tiny mammals continue to live inside present-day.
Oh man. You know, is a pervert. How did we miss that? Greg has gotten so clever with the Richard Gere put a gerbil in his ass joke over the years. Because, you know, right when you think you can't describe Richard Gere putting a gerbil in his ass in a different way, here's Greg, the joke maestro.
Dinosaurs.
Beautiful stuff.
And finally, a customer bought a bag of lettuce from an Australian
I gotta add like a video game. I gotta add like a vote map change command. Exclamation mark change map question mark. Redo the bingo card.
Grocery store and discovered a live frog inside.
A live frog in the sealed lettuce bag. Now, vote map does too, exactly. Now, live frog. Who's it gonna be? Macron is a good guess. I was gonna say maybe French, because French people being frogs is a classic joke that we all love, and we know so does Greg.
Joy Behar said, "That's disgusting. Who eats lettuce?"
Wow. Never mind. Joy Behar's fat. This has been a great week for Joy Behar's fat.
Okay. After decades of screaming that the planet is 6 minutes away from extinction.
Oh, thank God. Okay, guys. I've heard enough of... Greg, tell us why climate change isn't real and that the fucking wokies are alarmist. Please, take it away, Greg. God, I bet he's got some fucking good information from Grok here.
The UN-backed climate change panel just rescinded its doomsday predictions. Turns out the so-called model they used for years, which projected massive sea level rises, global crop failures, and rapid melting of glaciers, was about as authentic as Ilhan Omar's marriage.
To her brother. Wow. How did we go from climate change isn't real to Ilhan Omar married her brother? That's just the skill of a master. He's an artist.
True. The 99% of scientists who once claimed the debate was over changed their minds. And why not? Hell, climate change hasn't even killed Keith Richards.
Keith Richards, member of the Rolling Stones band, which was formed 130 years ago, just after Yellowstone National Park became a national park.
You hate polar bears, I got bad news. The only thing endangering them is RFK Jr.'s appetite. So America's fine, except, of course, we're poorer for it. Because we paid for the fake fear by the billions. So we're...
Billions have been wasted. Yes. On climate change lies. Thank you, New York Post. But also, why, and I ask this all the time, why are we funding research of anything? Okay? If there's a problem, the free market will find a solution. And there will be profit to be made. Thank God for Gutfeld.
Where did it go? We can see where most fraud is now, California, Minneapolis, Ohio. But what about this? Who got paid? Was it all the people who told us that by 2025, Miami would be Atlantis, children would bike to school in scuba gear, and Irish...
Predictions put some of South Florida underwater by 2025. And guess what? I don't see any of South Florida underwater. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Man, I'm so sick of, in Austin, you see these climate scientists rolling down the street in like, they've got electric Hummers. They got like little champagne fridges in their glove box because they're just bilking us with the scam of climate research.
People would burst into flames at the beach. Al Gore got rich predicting the Earth would become a rotisserie chicken by now.
Yes, Al Gore got so rich from climate change.
But where is he now? Talk about extinct. The last time I saw him, I had a soul patch. Those were the days.
Did we skip? Was RFK there?
In reality, climate hysteria has been the greatest white-collar scam since Columbia House offered me 12 CDs.
RFK for the polar bears joke. Oh my God. I'm just going to trust you on this because sometimes I just black out.
For a penny.
Self-burn? Who did the self-burn? Oh, because he had a soul patch.
Collar scam.
Okay, sure. Soul patches. Yeah.
Since Columbia House offered me 12 CDs for a penny. NGOs, consultants, green energy middlemen, carbon credit traders, university departments, activists flying private to save the planet. Everybody got paid. Meanwhile,
everybody got paid. Yes. God. That's what I always say about climate change. Follow the money. I've always said that. I've always said, you know, anytime people are up there digging in the ice, I always say, follow the money. 2356 says, can you explain why it's called a soul patch? Yes. Because I believe it's like a now let's try to say, you know, medically I believe it's just like the patch here grows more if you are religious, and so if you're really religious, your hair will only grow right here. And if you're really liberal, if you're really socialist, the hair will just grow right here on the very top. So it's like the opposite, right? The Hitler patch is right under your nose, and the soul patch is the opposite of the Hitler patch. Because, you know, Hitler hated souls because he was like an AOC socialist. So he had a Hitler patch here. And the soul patch is the anti-Hitler patch. But also, a lot of really cool black people had soul patches. And soul music, soul food means black people because black people have more soul because a lot of black people are more religious. That's the New York Post medical article version of why.
Birds and whales get slaughtered by windmills. Fields are covered in solar panels.
Birds and whales get slaughtered by windmills?
Slaughtered by flying private to save the planet. Everybody got paid. Meanwhile, birds and whales get slaughtered by windmills.
And I didn't. This is why we watch Gutfeld to learn. I didn't know, but when you think about it, I bet, Free Willy jumps pretty high. I bet those whales are just, they're jumping out of the water and just getting fucking biffed.
Fields are covered in solar panels, and we're forced to use paper straws as limp as my wrist during Pride Month.
Gay. Gutfeld. That was a self-burn.
And our pockets were getting picked throughout. Remember the Inflation Reduction Act? The most misleading name since Magic Johnson.
I believe this is a Magic Johnson has AIDS joke, I think.
Nothing magical about that. They told us it was about lowering costs and helping families and fighting inflation when it was really about funneling billions into a massive scam. And no surprise, it caused inflation to shoot up like Nikki Sixx in a backstage porta potty.
Drugs. Massive scam, guys.
What a surprise. The thing that Democrats named to fix a problem made the problem worse. And when it was too late to do anything about it, old Joe admitted the con.
I'm proud to announce that my investments, the most significant climate change law ever, and by the way, it is a $369 billion bill. It's called the...
What number is public bathroom? According to Joe Biden, absolutely. Let me know the number of public bathrooms. I can't see it.
We should have named it what it was.
Yeah! You should have! But you didn't. You called a $400 billion slush fund for climate hucksterism and inflation bill so you could get away with it. And if you were questioned about it, then you were called a Nazi, which is why this UN reversal matters. Because it was never about morality. It was about money. They used...
Oh, yeah. So much money. And famously, if you burned a plastic tarp in the yard, people would call you a big-time Nazi. Nazi is the overarching accusation.
Fear
out
of
of the
an
context.
Imaginary problem to take your money and control everything in your life. Your gas stove, pickup truck, burger. Ever notice how the things they targeted the most are things uniquely American?
I love Greg. Greg, you're doing so good here. Unique, yeah. Isn't it funny how climate change is anti-American? Kind of interesting, hey? Sounds like the World Economic Forum and the World Health Organization have a little agenda. Follow the money. Follow the money all the way to Anthony Fauci. Al Gore.
I'm surprised I didn't make the list. Meanwhile, they had kids so scared that young people who started out looking like this suddenly started looking...
Look at them nice boobs. Hell yeah. What a rack. God. Those tits aren't causing climate change. I'll tell you that much. Oh, Greta Thunberg, you're totally right. You guys are totally right. You are totally right. The left's Sydney Sweeney is Greta Thunberg for sure.
Like this.
Oh, you fucking... Look at you guys. You guys are so smart. Look at that. Greta Thunberg, just hideous. No tits at all.
A massive survey of 16 to 25-year-olds found that more than 50% reported feeling anxiety, helplessness, and guilt over climate change. It's...
Oh my God, something that's not even real. Something that's not even... Read that, Greg. Pull up the UN report. Fucking dunk on it. I know you just showed the New York Post's reporting of the report, but let's get into the fucking thing.
The kind that affects their daily functioning. It's so bad I no longer hire them to walk on my back. So the UN is backing off after calling you a climate denier, as if questioning the faulty models is like denying the Holocaust. But no big apology, no refund check, no
refund check for all that money I sent to the climate change scientists? Fucking unbelievable. What's going to happen with all that money that we gave to the climate people?
Bad. Because in the end, they got what they wanted. The motive wasn't the environment, it was greed. The instrument was fear. Once panic becomes an industry, there's no incentive to calm people down. That's why every Dem crisis now comes with a consultant, a nonprofit, a celebrity telethon, and a 900-page spending bill. Every apocalypse is a business model. And for the climate change scammers, no business had been hotter than the end of the world.
Fucking get me so fired up, Greg. I'm so you guys, I'm gonna go right after this. I'm just gonna buy now gas is very expensive right now, but I'm gonna just buy some gas and straight up burn it out on the deck. Just a puddle of it. Fuck you. Let me just find some fucking... Watch this. Watch this, guys. Watch this. I'm going to find some fucking problems with this. Working Group 2, contribution, 6th assessment, impacts. That's 2022. That's not recent enough. Misinformation on the IPC from The Honest Broker on Substack. That sounds like a good source. Reddit, also a very good source. r/climate, so someone on Reddit. Controversies, chapter 16. Is this recent? Cambridge University Press, that's a fancy place. December 2022, that's a little too long ago. The Reason Foundation, that sounds like a very reasonable place. ScienceDirect.com. There we go. National Institute of Health. Ah, yes. There's a lot of words here. Blah, 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 blah. Summarize. Google summarize. Google summarize for me. Summarize now. Summarize. Google summarize for me. Oh, yes. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's get to the fucking good part here. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Ah, where's the money? Blah, 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 blah. God, I am fucking... This is how... Oh, what? See, this is the problem when you have more than one. What? Like, why are there so many sources? Oh my God. Look at how many people are making money from climate change. Look at this. Look at all the people that make money from climate change. This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Everyone here is getting paid off. They're all getting a piece of the action. Oh, man. Fuck. Isn't this over? Didn't Trump get rid of this? An official website of the United... I don't think this has any money. I think Trump got... This is all wokery. Bullshit. This is bullshit. Anyway. Got another bingo.
I would feel the same way if I were you. Good evening, everyone. Well, the Trump administration has created a $1.7 billion fund to compensate victims of the Biden White House.
Compensate? You know, until Greg put it that way, I hadn't heard it put that way before. Because I try to avoid the mainstream media as much as possible, but it's all around me here in Austin, okay? Here on the radio, television, people's conversations in cafes. Thank you, Greg. This is a to help victims of the Biden administration, like Joe, like El Chapo.
But so far, the only plaintiffs are 300 Somalians from Minnesota. The granddaughter of
Joke bombed. Gutfeld acknowledged that one didn't do so good there.
Italian dictator Benito Mussolini won Italy's version of Celebrity Big Brother.
Bingo!
Coming in...
JMac5379, congratulations. Damn. Congrats to you, the Gutfeld. It's very rare the Gutfeld jokes bomb, so wow. That must have been very intense for you. GG's. Believe me, we definitely have we have enough time for one more bingo, I think. Oops. Very well done, J-Mac. Congratulations on your bingo victory. Sauerkraut says, make it quick. Yeah, get your bingo cards, everybody. J-Mac, where's your link, buddy? Give me that link. One in the link, one in the stink. That's what they say. J-Mac, does that mean you would like to donate your link? You must. Okay. And Marlo, holy shit. I tried to be like the drag race people. I'll get the lights. Bing, 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 boom. Okay, everybody. Now, thank you. I've got the link here. Thank you, Marlo. Let's just watch a little bit of this, just to get us warmed up for Gutfeld. This guy's my new obsession. Oh, did we?
But you guys left your dream houses to come here, so welcome to Fox News Saturday night.
Did we watch this episode already?
We got a great show tonight. Former SNL legend, Saturday Night Live legend, Joe Piscopo back on the show. Joe. Now, if you remember, Joe rose to fame alongside Eddie Murphy in the 1980s. There they are, Joe and Eddie, back in the SNL days. But our younger viewers get nervous when I say that, because the last time they saw a black comedian team up with a white comedian, their health care went up 300%.
And I've been saying this for years. These are all comics. I'm a bit of an independent broadcaster. So to hear someone on a hallowed network like Fox acknowledge what I've been saying for years, that most politicians are stand-up comics, is very humbling. It's very humbling. Wow.
So silly. Of course, the big story as we get underway is that this Memorial Day weekend kicks off the summer of America's 250th birthday.
Amen. Up to 250 years. You know how long that is? I don't think there's been a country that's been around for longer than America. America might be the world's oldest country.
Hot
Crockett.
Hot damn. Now, to his credit, President Trump is actually making a huge deal out of Lady Liberty's big birthday celebration because he knows you can't throw a surprise party for a 250-year-old. You know what I mean? Last time someone tried that, they almost killed Mitch McConnell. It was
Yeah.
Not good. Not good. But the kickoff to America's big birthday summer is obviously a huge deal. And earlier today, leaders in both political parties marked the occasion with a special bipartisan barbecue. Take a look. Hold on. I'm so embarrassed. That's my bad. That's not a barbecue. That's Don Lemon's house the night Trump won the election.
That's Don Lemon's house the night Donald Trump won the election. Amen. That's fucking awesome.
Put in the wrong video. It's not true. That fight broke out at a Chipotle in Washington, D.C. Obviously, the guys involved are facing all kinds of criminal charges. But making matters worse, because it was such a wild brawl, the owner of the Chipotle is being charged with impersonating a Waffle House.
Oh, and a fight in the Waffle House. We knew that was happening. Okay, get your bingo cards. Let's finish this. Bingo bongos. The bingo starts now. Come on, Greg. God damn it.
We can do this. Good evening.
There's Tom Shalhoub, friend of Greg's. Greg sometimes likes to take Friday off. So in this situation, all the Greg jokes are referring to Tom Shalhoub. So if Tom Shalhoub brags about having an 11-inch cock, that is Gutfeld fucks.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Tom Shalhoub in for Greg Gutfeld on this very special edition of Gutfeld. Let's welcome tonight's guests. He looks like the first guy to die in every horror movie. Comedian Joe Mackey.
Joe Mackey, 43.
Her wine box said it wants to see other people. Fox News anchor Julie Banderas. His comedy inspires change, spare change. Comedian and host of the Loftus Party podcast, Michael Loftus. And his model train is an actual train. Former NWA world champion and host of the Planet Iris podcast, Tyrant. Okay, before we get to some news stories, let's do this.
Let's do this.
Greg's Leftovers.
That's right, it's Leftovers, where I read the jokes we didn't get to this week. And just like when Greg does it, it's my first time reading them. So if they suck, well, you know who to blame. Yeah, he's right here.
Yo.
Another sequel to The Godfather is in development, and it will feature a female-driven narrative.
The wokes are gonna redo The Godfather with all women. Is it gonna be like Ghostbusters? Women Gumas don't run the family. Okay? Ask Joey Diaz the rules of the mob, and he'll tell you women got no place at the poker table. Okay. How are they going to be annoying?
The infamous horsehead scene has been replaced by something
even more horrifying, the horse head.
Even scarier. A note that says, we need to talk.
Oh, that's what women are annoying. Yep. Yep. Classic bitch.
The world's largest bowl of guacamole was mixed up in Mexico.
Okay, what Mexican joker? Okay, this could be a fat guy joke. Like, oh shit, the whole View is going to come gorge themselves on guacamole and become even more obese? Or is this going to be classic Mexicans making all that guacamole?
It's just a side. Where's the main course, said one man.
Poop joke.
And it was a fat joke. And that was a fat joke. But it was Chris Christie has been featured in multiple episodes this week. I thought he was gone. I thought he was out of the Gutfeld rotation. But he's back, baby.
The U.S. Consumer Production Safety Commission announced the recall of 125,000 Cozyland toddler tower stools.
Greg's going to be using those because he's short. Matthew Johnson. Myles, what movie for ladies would you like to see rebooted with a male cast? And who would you put in the roles? A ladies movie. How about Thelma and Louise recast with Brian Callen and Brendan Schaub road tripping, and they're in a big truck instead of a car. They're in one of Schaub's famous lifted trucks, and at the final scene they drive off the cliff. That would be the recast.
Also being recalled.
Now, is this going to be a joke about Greg being short?
Baby's first circular saw.
Never mind.
They love those.
All female Lord of the Rings. Oh, that would be sweet. Also, thank you, Matthew Johnson, for the super chat. I should have said thank you as well. This is Memorial Day, a day in which we give thanks. Or is that's Thanksgiving? Fuck, never mind. Never mind. I will remember your donation. And on Thanksgiving, I will thank.
The Mandalorian and Grogu opens in theaters today, and you'll never guess who made a few bucks as Grogu's stunt double.
And, I was so close. Okay, Disney, yes. I was so close, guys. I predicted Greg was short on the previous joke. Fuck. It's short.
Baby Yoda. Spencer Pratt revealed that if he's elected, he will turn the 19-room mayor's mansion into housing for single mothers.
Thank you. Finally, a generous, wealthy man.
After hearing this, one man volunteered to be in his cabinet.
Single mothers. I should have known it was going to be Bill. He loves single moms. I see a lot of people suggesting Bill. I'm going to take chat predicted it because of the delay. You probably did. He's a pervert, though. He wants to bang those single moms.
He likes them.
Lagwire says, Bachelor Music, have you seen the fighter and the kid? Did they already do the parody? Did they? Am I talking out of my ass? Because I remember watching they've done a lot of parodies, but Brandon and Brian, I've seen them do did a Kung Fu parody. I remember they did some of we watched some episodes of their skits.
Poland was alarmed by reports the Pentagon may cancel plans to deploy 4,000 troops there. A Polish spokesman said
Polish spokesman. Now, what's a good Polish joke? Polish sausage? Pierogies?
Now we'll never be able to screw that light bulb in. Come on.
You guys. Generic okay. I believe so there's an old street joke that Polish. Now this is interchangeable with any race that you want. So I'm going to say is race. Now Polish people did join the Caucasians in the 90s. Same with Italians, same with Greeks. You know, the white people have been classified as white slowly over time. You know, Western Europe pushing east. They have been whiteified. I don't know what the rules are, but that's what's happened. But in the old days, you know, Irish people weren't even white into the 90s. It's crazy, but it's true. Yeah, and the Irish, exactly. Yeah, the Chad, you guys get it.
It's a classic.
Too soon?
Right? Come on. Fewer illegal migrants crossed the border in 1 month under Trump than in 1 hour during the Biden administration. And Democrats bragged, yeah, our illegals were faster. Scientists discovered a new moth and named it after Pope Leo.
Is that because the moth is gay?
This makes sense since they're known for making things holy.
That's just a great word joke.
That was... Look, Joe, you know, that one's been in there for months. Greg wouldn't do it. I'll do it. Ohio family broke the Guinness Book of World Records for having the slinky fall down a flight of 53 stairs. They claimed they were inspired by watching one man.
Joe Biden falling down the stairs. We love it. He's old.
He did it. And finally, newly discovered DNA revealed the origins of the Irish.
Rosie O'Donnell ate all the potatoes. Rosie O'Donnell ate all the potatoes. Let's see.
Potato famine. And scientists have also predicted the cause of the next one.
And thank you. And thank you all so much. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. Rosie O'Donnell. Perfect. Oh, man, I knew it. I knew it. It feels so good to watch so much Gutfeld that I know what's going to be said. I wish I could somehow, you know, use this on my resume, but you know what? I'm already a professional joke explainer, so this is just part of the toolkit. This is part of the toolkit.
Yeah. Right? French fries? Yeah. So the DNC finally released the autopsy of why they got smoked in the 2024 election.
They do autopsies of elections? You guys, what do we do? Like, what do we do? How close are we to bingos for these people? I got like, what, we knock off a dozen tiles in one. I mean, I guess I could finish this one. We'll finish this monologue. I'd love to get one more bingo for you good folks on Memorial Day.
Second, Cindy Hitler.
Nice girl. Good girl, Cindy.
Good girl. A fully loaded septic truck was obliterated when a freight train plowed through it at a railroad crossing, coating the area
in shit and poo and Jerry Nadler's office.
In human waste. In a related story, Bruce Springsteen's new album has been delayed by a month.
Oh, fuck you, Springsteen, and your shitty music.
Oh, boy.
Meanwhile, a water treatment plant spilled 30,000
More
gallons
Jerry
of
Nadler poo.
sewage into a Long Island waterway.
Pee and poo.
Which means Maroon 5's album has also been delayed by a month.
The same joke again.
Two up the same hole. Two up the same hole.
2 birds, 1 stone.
A cult leader has
Chew up the same hole.
been indicted on charges for controlling followers through fear, forced labor, and sex.
Sounds like a Democrat thing to do.
He now faces 3 counts of impersonating a wife.
Oh, women are annoying. Already.
Yeah.
Big laugh from Tyrus there, hey? Big laugh from Tyrus on that one.
Terrible! Women are clapping. The women are clapping.
we'll edit laughter
Heavy
in there.
rainfall led to flash flooding in New York City Wednesday night. To keep from getting washed away, Mayor Mamdani urged New Yorkers to lash themselves to Joy Behar.
She's fat in this one, and you know, that's medical fact. You know, people who are morbidly obese like Joy here, they float real good. They float real good.
Today is the 92-year anniversary of Amelia Earhart becoming
74.
the first woman to fly solo,
can't drive.
nonstop across the Atlantic.
Women can't drive.
Wow. Good for her.
Women can't drive.
And you know, I can't wait to see what she does with the Pacific. Because she didn't come back.
And a little explanation there on the end. Gutfeld bombed. Amelia Earhart has a special place in America's heart. They did not like that little joke.
She's not back yet?
No, she's not back.
We'll keep a line on for her.
Yeah. Akeem Jeffries has called for black athletes to boycott SEC schools in
DEI.
states that pursued redistricting. Oh, no, don't do that, said soon-to-be Kentucky starting center Eugene Baumgartner.
Jewish joke.
Bingo!
Satalo Disco, congratulations. The final bingo. We got it. We did it. Kept it in the rules. Well done, Satalo. And Satalo's got a link. Ready to go. Well done, everybody who played. Well done, Satalo. We now move to the viewer video segment. So thank you all for playing. And now we watch all of the videos submitted by our viewers who won. Also, Sauerkraut, the top day trader. There it is. Oh, and it is Memorial Day relevant. Very good. Okay. We are good to go. We've got all our links. Settle in and get ready to laugh or learn or just hang out.
Do you think the
No
presence
French,
of evil
please.
is kickstarting people to wonder about the good?
That's what happened to me.
That's what happened to you?
Oh yeah, I had a direct experience with it.
In the milieu of journalism? Or just...
Nope, in my bed at night, and I got attacked while I was asleep with my wife and 4 dogs in the bed and mauled. Physically mauled.
In a spiritual attack by a demon?
Yeah, by a demon.
Oh, fuck. Damn, dude. That's why I have a crucifix right above my bed.
Or by something unseen that left.
Is that right?
Claw marks on my sides, on my...
So it left physical marks?
Oh, they're still there. Yeah, yeah.
Can
a year
we
and a
see
half
them?
ago.
Was your wife terrified? I know you
You're
were.
welcome to tug I wasn't. I was totally confused. I woke up and I couldn't breathe, and I thought I was going to suffocate, and I walked around outside, and then I walked in, and my wife and dogs had not woken up, and they're...
Could you imagine? Guys, you need
very light sleepers. And then I had these terrible pains.
best way to protect yourself against demons is by donating on the stream, joining the Patreon. And, you know, I know it sounds like I might be trying to sell you something here, but I'm not, okay? It's just personal experience. If you don't give us money, you'll find that you will be mauled. Thank you. Thank you. God bless. But you'll find you will be mauled by a demon at nighttime. It's very scary.
On my rib cage and on my shoulder, and I was just in my boxer shorts, and I went and flipped on the light in the bathroom, and I had 4 claw marks on either side underneath my arms and on my left shoulder, and they're bleeding.
Wait, they were bleeding?
They're bleeding, yeah. No, they're actual claw marks. And I sleep on my
See you later,
side,
Shot Money.
so I wasn't clawing myself. I don't have long nails. And they didn't fit my hands anyway. But yeah, that happened. So I'm not from a world where things like that happen. I never heard of anything like that happening before. I had no idea what that was. I knew it was spiritual immediately.
You did? Okay, that was gonna be my question.
Yeah. I don't understand to this day. I'm not gonna put it
You didn't try to refute the spiritual part in your own mind. You went right into the
Well, it didn't make any sense, and it doesn't now. But I'm not from a, what do they call it, faith tradition that talks about things like that or even acknowledges their existence. Like, there's nothing like that. I've never heard anybody say anything like that in my whole life.
What was the next day like?
Well, the next morning I woke up and I thought, that was the weirdest dream I've ever had. And then I saw blood on my sheets and I realized that was not a dream at all. I was like,
you know what? I thought this was happening to me once. I woke up and I was covered with blood, but it was just my cat. Cats will sometimes fully maul you when you're asleep because cats are demons. Don't forget that.
Oh, my assistant was like the only evangelical Christian I know, well enough to call with something bizarre like that, totally bizarre like that. And she said, oh yeah, no, that happens. Yeah, people are attacked in their bed by demons. What?
What?
What are you even talking about?
I was so sure he would explain this clip before. No, sauerkraut, this is a great pause of Tucky. I don't remember watching this. Or maybe sauerkraut. Have you seen this in your dreams before? Have you seen this in your
You're
dreams?
welcome to tug on it.
Now, sauerkraut, I would be worried for you if you had already seen this in your dreams. Because you might be vulnerable.
You're welcome to tug on it.
You might be vulnerable to demon attacks, but you're right down there in the day traders with a 1,000-bit donation. So I think you've bought yourself quite a bit of time of spiritual protection. So I'm not worried about sauerkraut.
Yeah. So, I'm not leaving anything out, and I'm not pretending to understand that. I can only say what happened to me, and that did happen to me.
Okay. That's frightening stuff. That's frightening stuff. But this is excellent. I'm going to have to keep this. This is from the Orthodox Ethos channel. My cat mauled me. I should just leave the spelling errors in. Myles, can you do a parody of this on Bachelors of Music? I probably already have. It's probably on the hard drive. Oh, this looks good.
Once upon a time, there was a man named Damien.
Ruby, I've got a high-priority project for you.
You cannot legally make me break up with one of your girlfriends again.
He was an arsehole.
Fortunately, this story is also about a woman named Alex.
We're meeting up later at the pub for happy hour.
Oh, wow. I think my happy hour days might be long behind me.
Oh, I wasn't inviting you.
Ooh.
The clients want to increase their female market share. Above all, women just want to feel heard, right?
I think they want to be heard.
Alex, I'm in the middle of...
This right here, this Netflix watermark, Means it's going to be good.
An idea, but it's so good to have you in the room. I really appreciate it.
Oh, for sure, copyright strike. Yeah, maybe I should watch this at the end of the stream. I'll watch the rest of this trailer at the end of the stream, just for safety. Oh, we watched this one. This is good. We'll revisit a little bit of this here.
Are you triggered? Perfect. I thought that would happen quicker, to be honest, when I looked at you at the beginning. What do you think? Here, this is your moment to speak. What should happen now if this was yours?
Now you can tell he's getting a little upset because his belly is getting a little larger as he's sort of inflating to show dominance here, and his shirt is a little too small. You know, you don't have to wear shirts this small. You know, bodies come in all shapes and sizes, but I understand the reasoning, because you do get airflow, right? There is air, hot air rising from the feet up through the t-shirt and into the face. But anyway, he's destroying this heckler.
You're good? This is not okay. This is not okay. Do you have kids?
Oh my God, this woman does not understand the rule of comedy clubs, which is you're supposed to say something funny at this point. What the fuck?
Look, we could do this the easy way. This is not funny. People are laughing, but this is wrong.
Think of how he's doing a perfect impression of this woman that we have not heard. She has not said anything, but he still does a voice. We know she sounds like that because we have been well trained to know that that's what annoying white bitches sound like. I highly recommend watching this whole clip. It's beautiful. The woman says nothing.
Have a good night. You got a see-through shirt on, tits out. I mean, go to King Street. You'll end up on the 80th floor of some building with a bunch of Arab dudes in no time.
Pulls out a little bit of good race comedy there, and he's just murdering with the realtor behind her there. This is in Toronto, Canada, so that means most of these people in the crowd are either realtors or people who are going to buy real estate. So, a great audience.
Hello? Hello? Sorry. Did anyone ever tell you you look like Alan Carr a bit?
Jimmy Carr,
Jimmy Carr. Yeah, no, it's sick, bro. You look sick, bro.
Hey man, how are you?
You look like Alan Carr, man.
That guy does look just like Jimmy Carr.
Hey, brother.
Jimmy Carr,
Jimmy Carr.
He looks just like Jimmy Carr. He does. But I don't think that is Jimmy Carr. Thank you. If you ever spot a comedian on the train, it's a kind of risk to approach them because you might get roasted, you might get Ellened and Alan Carr. And the thing is, you never know what they're gonna be like. I've told many people, I've said this before on the stream, I've said it before in Jokes Explained episodes. If you see me in public, I'm like Ellen, straight up. Don't expect me to be kind. I will tell you to go fuck yourself. It's not a personal thing. I'm just, I'm a big celebrity.
Hey, Leah! What up, girl? Nothing. Nice dance,
This is Memorial Day.
Thank you.
This is Memorial Day 2000. This is over 42 years ago.
Oh, Cart!
Oh, yes, I'll comment after this.
By the dawn's early light,
we're so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, over stripes and bright stars through all moon stars for the land of the free and the home of the brave. Show us your tits! Show us your fucking tits! Hey!
He's yelling, show us your tits.
Don't take my
Did I do good, you guys? Oh, fuck yeah. You were the fucking whip shit of all fucking shitter bongers. Thanks, Leah.
Drake! What's the matter with them? He's fucking nuts.
It's that real girl fucking snaps. Smell my fingers.
Smell my fingers. Did he say smell my fingers and he caused him to puke? That might have been the most successful smell my fingers bit. Now that's a classic joke. That's a classic American joke here. Some of you who are not familiar with the US culture, what we do is we put our finger on our asshole so it smells like poo, and then you say smell my finger, and then you make your friend retch. It's very funny. We also do a thing where if you're really good friends with your buddy, you use the back of your hand to tap his nuts really hard. That's how me and that's how me and Brian greet each other. Quick nutsack tap, and then we kind of get all watery eyed, and we have to sit. We have a big laugh. We sit on the couch, get some ice. Nutflix. Lagwar, exactly.
Morning. Morning, we go home. Judy!
Hey, you guys get the fuck out of here. You guys suck.
Bye.
Hell of a weekend.
Yeah.
I assume this is what you guys are doing right now. That's wonderful. This was the hella whip shit of all time of the weekend. Oh yeah, let me comment on this. Haha. This is Jimmy Fallon. Love that Ben could do the and implied she would do the Riyadh. I'm not going to spell things right. Okay, let's take the stream down, baby.
God, what a punchable face.
Hey.
Can you tell us what happened, love? You on any medication? The pill?
The pill?
Look after that pretty face, all right?
What? Ruby. Give me a nice...
He's the woman. He switched place. This is every man's nightmare.
Pack.
Shall I pick up your dry cleaning as well?
She's a lady.
Damien, what? She's a lady. That's the voice is telling you what's happened here.
What are you doing in my office?
She's a lady.
What are you talking about? This is my office, Damien. Please. Don't laugh at me.
Tywin Lannister? Ooh, frightening.
Jesus.
Good Lord, he needs to knock one out.
This is not my house.
Now Pope Beatrice III.
My sperm, my choice.
Whose fucking cat is this? She's a lady. Women are.
And of course, she would have a cat. Women covered in cats at all times. Because cats are girls and dogs are boys.
In charge here.
What? It's a smile.
Where the hell am I?
Hey, Damien.
She's a lady. Oh, she's farting.
How do I get out of here?
You make a change.
But she always goes to place. She's got style, she's got grace. She's a
Amongst these gems is the premier testicle bra. They'll make your little fellas fly.
Take me back!
Is the whole world upside down because of this?
Shit! You stole my job.
You need to relax.
I'm just getting started.
You see the plums on that?
He wants to sit at the
Oh,
big
the
girls'
whole
table.
world is
More than
opposite.
any ball was a
This is this whole thing's opposite comedy.
CEO.
How many balls? The delicate sacks that dangle from your body with a
Mike
slightest...
Blackman. You saw the movie. Was it? What would you rate it if you were to say out of how many Gutfelds out of 10?
Sends you weeping to the ground.
Yes.
She's a lady. Men and Women Are Different. The movie.
You change your tie?
No, I'm a man.
Father fucker.
And there it is. And see, there are some actually, sometimes it's not so bad being a woman if you got to change a tire, or if you're on the Titanic, you get priority lifeboats. Very good stuff. Wow. That was very excellent. I really enjoyed that. Let me just, what if I got a little outro? Netflix is high quality content. It's true, right? It all looks the same. So that looks like a movie I could watch in one of my eyeballs while I scroll my phone with the other eyeball. Thank you, Sacha Baron Cohen, comedy master. Going back to what he's most loved for, which is acting in films about people switching bodies. What's a good Memorial Day weekend song I could end the stream on? Oh, Marine. There we go. This is a good one. All right, stream. Thank you so much for watching the Memorial Day stream with the Joke Explainer here live in Austin, Texas. All of us, proud Americans. If you're not American, leave the chat right now or show your paperwork that shows you're legally allowed to be in this chat, because if you're not, you will be hunted and removed from the chat. Thank you so much. People want to live here because it's in movies. I will see you on Friday for Jokes Explained by an Expert Live. I hope you've enjoyed the last 2 videos. We lost a lot of subscribers, but it was worth it. I'll see you in the next one. See you in the Discord. Goodbye, everybody.